Hello.
Boom, 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 boom. We
Hey,
are
hey,
back.
hey.
We are back.
Look, and we have a guest. It is
What's going on,
Farah.
Welcome, popcorns.
So,
Yeah.
I think there is some juju afoot. And I think Nana and I are the cause of it.
Yeah.
Because it's evident that when one of us is not present,
Yeah.
then Melvin has an episode.
Okay.
So then, like 2 nights ago,
Yeah.
Nana wasn't here. I watched it alone. And that's when Melvin got like the most amount of screen time he's ever got. And then obviously tonight I was out. Nana watched it alone. Melvin had his trial and everything. And obviously he didn't get out. So I think we're just going to have to watch it separately from now on.
Yeah.
Okay, fairs.
I
I can't watch my football team because they'll lose if I watch it.
It's true. That's what it is. It's true. That's what it is. That is what it is. But yeah. So you're going to have to film me because, like, I tell you what was interesting is halfway through the dance show that I was at a dance show for my niece. And so when my niece wasn't on, I was on X just reading the updates for I'm a Celeb.
Oh, really?
And so, but what was really nice is the sentiment on I'm a Celeb. There's just so many people that are really behind Melv. And so what I got from this episode that, again, at some point he'd been kind of left alone to just do the work. And Dean wasn't doing the work again. And people were really like, you know what? This Melvin guy is a really solid character. And so, yeah, the sentiment on X was really nice.
Yes. That's exactly how it started. The water situation is still afoot, obviously, because now they got to pay for their water. Mm-hmm. And Dean just isn't doing anything. He's just lazy. So he ain't even trying to do any work. Did you see the beginning bit, Farah? Was it?
I missed the beginning bit. But in general, I can talk about Dean and him being lazy. Like when I'm watching you guys on here, and Ross is like, Dean. I'm like, yes. He annoys me. He just annoys me so very much.
It's funny because just earlier on today I was thinking about it, and I remembered I used to work with a guy very similar to Dean. Like this is many years ago, and it is just that laziness, and you just want to throttle them.
He's a shirker.
Yeah, they're annoying people, man. They are annoying people. But yeah,
always got a reason for not doing something.
That's him. It's not just like a cheeky, like, oh yeah, I should do it. He will have an excuse or hide.
And when he does have to do something, he will talk the loudest, like he has just done some.
God.
So meanwhile, everyone's doing 100. You've done 2, but you're talking like you've done 200.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, brother, allow it. Allow
it. Yes, there was so because of the challenge that was taking place, like, the blue team, orange team, orange, yellow, I don't know which color it is, and pink team. Pink is always at a deficit anyway. Yeah. So that seemed to, it was running through the camp, I think. So people were presuming that Melvin was going to be shit at this. So, once he stepped up, because you guys ain't seen this.
Okay.
So after it cut off yesterday, the bit that took place was...
They showed it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're all still in the camp, just being like, go on, baby, and then Melvin, somebody asked, who hasn't done a trial? And OT was like, I haven't. Then Melvin said, I haven't. And then I think it hit him. Yeah. And then he was like, actually, Barry, I think I should do it because I haven't done a trial. And then Barry was like, are you sure? Because I actually want to do it. And he was like, no, I think I should. And he was like, to be fair, my mum's probably watching. And she's like, Melvin, just sit here. You don't need to do a trial. But I should do it. It was very cute.
That's good.
So, at least he wasn't forced. He put his hands up and was like, I should do the trial. Good. So that's why it was the 2 of them. But I don't think the camp was thinking anything was going to go very well. And GK Barry, in her classic fashion, was in the bush, the bush place.
Telegraph.
Yeah, the bush telegraph. Yeah. She was like, it's good that it's those 2 that are doing it, but I don't think we're going to get any stars though. But it's going to be very funny. No faith.
I'm disappointed in you, GK.
1 star. She's saying like 1 star.
She didn't even give them a star. And she was just like, I don't think they're going to come back with very many stars.
Oh.
And lo and behold.
I know. Oh my God.
Look
This
at
trial.
I'm really going to have to watch this trial after this, you know.
I feel, and I don't think I'm being biased. Guys in the chat, let me know. I think this was the hardest trial so far.
People were saying that on X.
I definitely
People were saying that on X.
Because they had two things going on. In the water, they had the water snakes. They had lobsters.
It was
they
lobsters
had
and stuff.
crabs. Yeah. So everything is pinching them. And then they had the water crocodiles, like the baby ones that swim up like they're crazy. That's all going underneath them to their bodies. And then in the helmet area, they're dropping in properly. Spiders, huntsmen, massive ones. And then snakes as well. And then more spiders. And then more snakes.
Can't lie, it gave me PTSD.
I was, when you're just like, I want to watch it.
Oh my God.
I'm watching it through my fingers.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm kind of glad that I didn't see the full trial because that's a lot. It's like you said, Nana, coming at you from both angles. Like you don't know where to focus. Like your brain just like gets used to one place. Like, okay, so I can feel something biting at my leg. And then the next thing you know, like spiders crawling on your face.
Yes.
Can we also just take a moment to think back to Dean when he was in a similar trial? He called I'm a celeb, get me out of here, because man had sand at his feet.
Yeah,
sand.
Yeah, he said the sand was caging him in.
Sand.
I don't know who else could have done this as fast as that. I don't. Maybe Alan.
I feel Barry would have done well though. I
don't know because again, it's the coordination thing. So. In the water area, the stars go from one side and travel to the other. So Melvin started, he's the star. He's pushing it along, going through, and then he's got to pass it on to OT, who brings it home, puts it into the bag. So as she's getting it, he's doing the other one, and then they're meeting. So both of them have to be fast.
Right, okay.
And once the spider was crawling on Mel's head, I was thinking, I think he's going to freeze. I don't know how he didn't. He just carried on humming. The spider is going, and they're zooming in.
Everything you guys have said before about how afraid he is, considering the clips that are out there of him screaming at air.
Exactly.
You know,
my man did well.
Properly.
I saw the teaser that they put out earlier on in the day, and it made me laugh because it sounded like he was humming them Negro spirituals.
Yes.
Like,
yes, he was. Yes, he literally was. Because there was one spider properly there, just there.
No.
So he can't open his mouth anymore. The spider is just, if you open your mouth, the spider's going in. So, and then he's got one, there was one on his mouth there and one just chilling on his head. And then there was a snake going around. I don't know how he is doing this. I don't know how he did it.
I feel like when I watch this, I feel like when he gets back, I can't cuss him for anything again, you know?
No.
I feel like I can't cuss him for anything again because just hearing it and this tiny clip that I've seen, I'm like, nah, this is a lot, you know? This is a lot.
They bossed it to another level. Like there was no screaming. There was no even like jittering. They just went to work like seamlessly. Excellent. It was phenomenal. At one point, OT had one of the little water crocodiles chilling on her breasts, just there, just chilling. And then Melvin was like, "There's things biting," and he was singing it. It was like, "There's things biting," and then Ant was like, "Is it biting you? Is it up or down?" He's like,
Yes, Mel. Yes, Mel.
Oh, funny.
I was so
team though, man. Them two. I'm glad. Do you know what? I'm really glad that it was them two that did a trial together.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
100%. Like, they were like, they're good together, man.
Yeah.
They're good together. They're proper like you proper get brother and sister vibes, innit?
Yeah. Even when they were standing next to each other, it was just like, oh, I love you too.
Yeah.
But
my two favorites, seriously.
Yeah, and they had 10 seconds It was less than 10 seconds because I think he actually went into the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Like she was that close and then managed to get it out. Like maybe like 4 seconds left.
Wow.
It was so to the wire. Like literally, by the end of it, I properly had tears. Just dreaming, just like I was so proud of them. Just like, I cannot believe this little munchkin has actually done it. I cannot believe it. I was like, no, I can't. I cannot believe Mel had spiders on his head. And he's jittery anyway. He's always a bit like
but I think, but then also it's like I'm not surprised because I think the thing about Melv is when it matters, he will turn up.
That's true.
He will turn up.
That's true.
Do you know what I mean? And in this situation, he knows it's like, I have to bring back the bacon for the camp. And so he's going to turn up. He's the guy you want on your team every time.
But 12, man. And once they got out, and then OT was like celebrating as she was taken out of the bag.
I saw that.
Yeah.
She's like, one.
Yeah.
Oh, and another. Oh, and look at one more. And there we go. Like, I love her. She's brilliant.
It was the best. And when they got into camp as well, and everybody was celebrating, and obviously Dean is there wasting his water because he was chucking it on them. I know, the $10 water, the fresh water from the canister. Dean,
what is wrong with this boy?
He was happy. He was super happy. He was ecstatic for them. But everybody was. Like, they had the heroes welcome. It was lovely.
So they should have.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
So definitely. Yeah, Yvonne saying OT celebration was funny. The dancer in her came out. Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Can't help it, but it comes out. It does. She can't help it.
I think watching that was one of the moments when you watch Black Folk and you're like, I love us, man.
Yes.
I love us.
Yes. I do.
Yeah,
exactly.
Just I love us, man. We're great. We're great. We're amazing.
Yes. I hope everybody was super proud of them. And obviously this is the first 12 stars of the season as well.
Is it the first one?
Oh, look at that.
First run. Exactly. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I'm
Look
proud.
at that.
Proud.
See?
I'm proud. They've done the thing, man.
I hope people
They've
start
done the thing. They came in and they done the dance.
That's it.
No, I respect it.
Phenomenal performance. It was great.
Yeah.
I mean, from then I was just cheesing all the way through. Afterwards, I was just like, oh my god, I'm so proud. So proud of them.
They've done the job.
Yeah.
Waving Cat Designs is saying that she doesn't think Barry would have done as well. To be fair, he can't see anything. So actually, not seeing anything, he might have just blocked everything out. She also says Alan would have done well. I think so. I think Alan would have firmed it.
Yeah.
I think having their eyes shut made them concentrate better. Absolutely.
Definitely. And the humming.
Yes.
That's how I would have done that kind of well.
In the mouth.
So I had to do it.
That was from Will Smith. Yeah. And what else? Waving Cat Design says they were amazing. Yvonne says, I was glad the two black folk done exceptionally well. You know that it really was that moment, like it takes you back to like the 80s and the 90s where you see black folk on TV and they're like, we're rooting for you, man. We're rooting for you.
Everybody black. Do you know what I mean? That's it. Another thing, we're watching it like this because we're like, please don't make them come out with nothing. Do not make them come out with nothing.
That's it.
Then it'll be like, it's black.
Exactly.
I feel like, if I'm being honest, if they had flopped the task, I would have struggled to come on here today, you know. I would have struggled. Like after the dance thing that we just went to, the kids and that have gone to Creams. I would have just joined them, you know. I'd have been like, nah, I'm not coming. I'm not coming. Let me go eat some ice cream, man. It's good. I'm good, but yeah,
throw your toys out of the pram.
Exactly. It was excellent. And then also, after their celebrations, OT went to the Bush, what's it called? Bush Telegraph. She went to the Bush Telegraph and was just saying that this is one of her happiest days in the camp.
Amazing.
And she just wanted to make everybody proud. And then she started crying. And then I cried too. I swear, each time OT cries, I cry. I can't help it.
She is seriously, and I can say this, like she's one of the most genuine people you'll ever meet. She's like such an amazing person in real life. Like she's she's genuine. She's genuine. Every time I see that woman, no matter what studio I'm at or whatever, She makes an effort. She comes and sees me. We catch a little joke. She hugs me. She's just lovely. She's just absolutely one of the most genuine people. And when her time on Strictly, she killed it. She killed it. And she's like, you know, like people just talk to everybody.
Yeah. She strikes me like that, you know.
I'm really hoping that when Melvin does Boxing Day again, she's there.
Oh yeah. Does she live? I wonder.
She's North Wheezy.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's a lot. Come on now, we have to see her around there for one of the Christmas parties. Yeah. Definitely.
She'll probably go. She's fun as well. She's so fun. Like rap parties with OTI, me and her are just doing black people things again.
Yeah, I'm here for it, man.
Black people ban each other in these spaces.
Yes. Oh, I love her. I love her. All right. So then it kind of went into normal camp life. Although GK, I had to each time she went into the bush.
Telegraph.
Each time she went inside, I had to make a note of what she was saying. So she was talking about Colleen was speaking about Wayne. I'll go back over that, but GK I made a note of. She was like, I have to meet him. I've got to go round there. Yeah. I haven't been invited, but I'm gonna go. I'll invite myself. We can clap my hair again, and we can relive it. And I was like,
Sunday dinner and plait my hair again.
I thought it was OT that was doing everybody's plaits as well.
Oh wow!
But it's actually Colleen. Yeah, but GK is.
She's great, isn't she? She just makes me laugh.
I hope really Melvin goes on our podcast. That'd be funny.
Oh yeah,
that'd be funny.
Forget about Saving Grace. Yeah, he would fit in.
Yeah,
he would fit in to go on that as well.
Who's Saving Grace?
That's what her podcast is.
Oh, you just forgot about Saving Grace. So, yeah. Cool.
It's called Saving Grace. Another kind of emotional part, not for them because Colleen is very good at holding herself together, but she did talk about her miscarriages as well in the episode.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think she had two. It was
two.
It was two. It was. I was getting upset, so I kind of slightly tuned out, just like, I've already had a high type of thing. But it was sad, and she's very strong. Like she's truly is like strong. Very fixed. Yeah, she's a solid woman. I really like her as well.
Me too. Me too.
I have flip flopped on that woman because I wanted her out a little while ago. But I like her now.
Yeah.
Did you want her out?
At the start of this, Nana was like, "I'm out."
Yeah.
She did not like
her.
Yeah.
No, I like her.
Yeah. No, she's strong. Like she's been through a lot. You know what I mean?
She's been through a lot, man.
And also, I worry about women like that because it's like everyone's like, "You're strong, you're strong." But so when and where do you get to be soft? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? You're right, because she's been through a lot, and if you watch her, it's always like she's the one that's supporting everybody else, even in her family. She's holding everybody up, even like when her sister died and what she's spoken about with that sort of stuff. She's holding people up. I hope that she does get space, like you said, Russ, to be herself.
Who's supporting her?
True. Yeah. That is very fair. Yeah. Yeah, Waving Cat Desire saying the Wegather program on ITV was really good. It is. It's a good documentary.
Very good. Watch it, everybody, if you can.
I need to watch that.
Definitely. So good. She bossed it up, man. She's very good.
Wayne was saying their house, country estate is huge. I would love a driveway like a mile long. I would like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Scary.
I like them long driveways.
Exactly, Farah. Those things scare me.
Scary.
I like that.
So when the Axeman comes now, I can't even run to my neighbour.
Listen, if you've got a driveway that's a mile long, you've got like some next level security, so you don't even need to worry about them.
But those are the people like the ninjas. Nah. Yeah, they bust out.
That's how they get you.
It's true. The ninjas, they literally beat all of the security.
And
that's how they get you when you're in them open spaces. Yes, the ninjas and the triads and everybody. They
just right now you are talking about you're sitting there saying like you're scared of things that you have seen in films. You're literally saying you're scared.
Yes.
Have you seen?
And you realize that's not real life. Yeah, that's not real life. Yeah.
This comes from someone's imagination. That means that it's possible.
It's happened.
Yeah, that's it. Waving Cat Designs. In them houses, you get a panic room. Listen, if I've got a drive that's a mile long, you can't get to me.
What was the thing that we were watching the other day? And it was like a Russian guy, and he had a panic room, and his
Gangs of London.
Gangs of London, yeah.
I said that like 2 minutes ago. Have you not seen Gangs of London?
Yeah, but listen, he didn't have a driveway a mile long. He had a standard driveway. The man just entered and then thing done. You got to drive a mile. I've got time to get into the panic room. You didn't have time. Also, he deserved it.
No, he didn't.
No, exactly. I was on his side. He didn't deserve it.
No, he didn't actually.
Still on his side.
What they done to him was actually dread. Actually,
yeah,
that was.
They violated him.
I take that back.
All right, and then we had another challenge. This was so that they earned more money and they could blow it all. So it was like that. It was very good again. Like, we got a lot of Melvin this episode.
Okay.
Melvin and Colleen did it for the pink team. OT and GK did it for the orange yellow team. And the blue team was Talisa and Barry. Yeah. I wrote down in my notes, pink team shit.
So shit.
They were just
so shit.
They were just standardly shit. Like, it was like
it was just taking them long to do everything. They were like fumbling every minute. Come on. At least within one. At least
one round. So it was gunk and stuff was coming down.
I saw clips of that. So at that point, I was on my way home.
I was literally like, are you guys crazy? Like, come on, get a system in place.
You know what? The thing is, when Mel comes back, I am going to be like, you need to respect me, because never in my life could you have told me that I'd be on public transport coming home watching I'm a Celeb on my phone. Yeah? And I think man needs to respect me and rate me for that.
Wait, can I just say something? Look at you. He must rate you. He's the one doing shit, but he must rate you. You see, every now and again comes out.
Yeah.
Fair play.
The truth.
Oh, dear.
I mean, so blue team won the first one. They're just winners, aren't they? Like, standard.
I actually thought they were going to win everything
outright, innit? Yeah, exactly. But GK and OT, so maybe OT's the driving force that he needs.
Yeah.
They were like, we are going to win. We're going to catch blue, and they did very well. It was just $100 between them. So they did phenomenal, and really the pink team did nothing. They were always last. They didn't win any rounds. It's like, it was very sad.
Bad. Waving Cat Design.
Nothing.
I remember the film I was watching where the woman gets trapped in the doors of her panic. I know it. She gets trapped in the doors of her panic room and gets squished. It was a Netflix thing recently with like a Korean, the guy was a Korean lead. It was really popular. That's gonna jar me now.
Get in. See, this is why you don't need a panic room.
Yes, Will Smith said with the Korean people. Yes, that was it. Not
Beefcake. Was it called Beefcake?
Something like that.
Remember the one, and then the guy, they didn't carry it on because the guy had a charge level.
That was it. Yeah.
Was that called Beefcake?
Something like that.
Beef something, isn't it?
Yes, beef. Was it just beef?
It could have just been beef. Yeah. That was good.
Yeah, it was good. It was
gruesome as hell though, but that was good. Yes. So, what was the team? So the Blues still won. They had 1,490. Pinks 1,360. I couldn't even be bothered to see what the yellow.
Pink, orange.
Yeah, orange team. And then the pink team, all I wrote was they got 600 and it was an epic fail. It was 600 and something though. They definitely got
They didn't get anything. They just stayed the same. They get no points.
It's just like, you guys are so shit. I made a note of Moira's face. It was when
can I tell you? Wait.
About the cake.
I saw a clip of
so let's talk about that, because people got to pick. Yeah, when you won the money, you then went and you were able to pick like out of the board what you wanted. So the blue team picked first And they are trots though, because they picked 2 lots of chocolate cake. They could have picked one, so maybe the next person. They're trots, because think about it. There's 2 sections of it, yeah. They picked 2, so then someone else could have come and picked if they think about the rest of the camp.
It's out of order.
It's out of order.
Really, if you think about the way that they've been like, we're a unified camp, you would have been picking your stuff saying, right, we'll have that, and then we'll leave that kind of thing for them.
That's my point.
We're not going to take all of the chocolate. No, but
right, they took all of the chocolate cake. And then Moira's there, and they're saying, don't look at them. Don't look at them. I was and she said, I hope they all get bits.
Yeah. And then, but she ran it back quickly. Yeah. She ran that back quickly when she realised that she would have to be the one cleaning out the dunny.
Her face was a picture. Imagine, all she's been talking about is all I want is chocolate. All day long she'd been talking about.
They need to make sure when she comes out that there's chocolate cake and Prosecco on that table.
That's for her. That's what needs to be there for her.
Definitely. But it was a little face when she was like, I didn't even get a chocolate cake for my birthday.
But then I was thinking, do you really think they're going to nice you up on your birthday? I'm a celebrity. It's not Big Brother. Like, they're not nicing you up like that.
She really thought they were going to.
But even a little chocolate biscuit they could have given. She had crisps.
It
was dead crisps.
Salt and vinegar crisps as well.
No. It was out of order. But that was very funny. And the way they were eating was just like, there was no, let's go over here, guys, and because we've got a lot of food. They were like, just eating
in people's face.
Yeah.
Like, go up to the next bit. You know, the next level. Go up there and you lot eat your thing, innit? Go up there.
Yeah. Just like out of the way. That actually cracked me up. But obviously then I thought that GK, what did you think actually? When GK and OT, I thought they picked really dry things from what was on the board. Like popcorn, dry biscuits. You know, they still had a bit of money. Well, even the sweets were there.
Clothes as well, didn't they?
And they got the clothes.
But maybe they were doing what we were saying that the other team should have done. So you're not going to pick all the nice and leave something for the other team to get something nice as well.
Yeah, because they wanted their clothes. They wanted a fresh set of clothes. That's
what I mean.
I would have splurged.
I thought it was dry.
Yeah.
But then I thought maybe, I'm with you. I thought maybe they stink and they want to change the clothes.
They had all been saying we really smell.
Now,
every minute, even they were going and they put their hoods up, they were like, I stink. Even at that point,
and I believe them so much when they say it. Like, when they say I stink, you know that they stink so bad.
This is the thing. So when you were working there, do they not give them more clothes?
No.
Wait.
There's no okay, so when the camera stops rolling, when Ant and Dec go and like to normal, here's your luxury. It's not like that. Them man they're out there. You see how they're out there? The only thing that they've got is like above camp, there's like a little, like a net type of thing. But when they're there. There's no hidden. Trust me when I say there's no
only
hidden.
Get one set of clothes.
I'm trying to remember if they get one set of camp clothes. I think they get like things like with them in their like bags and stuff like that. But it's not like there's no hidden luxuries. They can't go into the bush tucker and say, "Oh, can I have a by the way?"
I need these trousers. Like,
there's no like, none of that. They can ask, but they ain't getting shit. They don't get shit.
The more this goes on, the more I realise.
When I was there, some people was going in those places and they would say that, but you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like it really is making sense now why he's so quiet.
Yeah.
It's really making
sense.
They
boot. They're cold. They're wet. They boot. And also, it's hot sometimes.
Yeah.
It's hot, you know. That's the next thing. So imagine being moist.
Oh.
And it's like, there's foliage everywhere. So you've got that type of humidity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they're doing it.
They must freak. Yeah. Okay, I understand now.
One of the first things they do is come out and then straight off to the hotel, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you wouldn't even want to talk to anyone. You'd be like, I'm doing my Ant and Dec thing and let me get out of here. Like, totally.
Yeah.
Straight.
But that's what they do. They go to this, they see their families and whatnot, and then they're off.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair. I mean, Jane.
I would have asked for me. I would have asked for clothes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that makes
But
sense now.
Yeah, I think
it's
that
good for Jane now, anyway, because it's like
What's that?
I think it's good for Jane coming out now. Like,
yeah,
in terms of her profile, it wasn't really going to do anything crazy for you staying in there for so long. You've done your bit, go, and now you just get to enjoy it.
Yeah,
and it's
in the Versace hotel. Right.
Yeah, no one can begrudge you that. Do you know what I mean? Like, just go and enjoy it now. Count your money. Yeah, count your money. Yeah.
I mean, for real, she's got a whole
I do actually think, for me, you see, like what you see, like what Melvin and Colleen got, fruit and sweets. That's my idea of heaven. I actually would have wanted that. A bowl of strawberries and fruits and stuff, and then a bowl of sweets. Well. Come on.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, definitely. For the little money that they had, I thought they lucked out.
Yeah.
I was like, that's.
I would have had that. I'd have been very happy.
But that cake did look nice, though.
The cake looked very moist, and it had like all of the ice, the buttercream.
If it came from the catering, now the cake. What I will say, you see the catering in I'm a Celeb, best catering I've ever had in my entire working life in television and film.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And I've worked in America, and the catering in America was good, but succulent. I put on weight. It was delicious. Delicious.
Well, I mean, Ant and Dec never look like they're slimming down while they're out there. It always look like they're having the best time.
And 24 hours as well. There's 24 hours. Yeah.
Ant and Dec
amazing.
Are always the winners. Like, out of all of this, like every year for the last 20 years, it don't matter who the king or the queen of the jungle is. Ant and Dec are the real winners every time.
They are.
Every time. Do you know what I mean?
Like, I was all right with the strawberries and
it's a good
and the sweets.
But they were, though. At least none of them were disappointed. It was like that. Like Jane was like, "This is my favorite. She loves Fantastics," and that was what Melvin said. He was like, "Oh, I think Jane's going to be really disappointed when they kept on losing." So Jane seemed all right. Yeah.
I was pissed off with Dean when he mixed the crumpets.
Always. Every single moment. You know, I think Dean is really calculated. He's watching what's happening and what he's not a part of. And I think he had figured, I'm not featuring in this episode. I haven't done enough. So he had to do something.
And the thing is,
Talisa was right. Like, that would have been me. Can you imagine? I'm a hungry person when I'm hungry. Like, I like, you know this, Nana. Like I give people warnings. I give people warnings. I say I need to eat. Like, you know, I've not eaten.
Can you imagine?
So if he did that to me, Talisa's good that she held it in, because I would have kicked off right then. I would have been like, someone better. They would have been like, beep, 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 beep. The episode would have just been beeps.
When she started and she was like, nah, like whoever's taking it, I'm gonna, and I was like, she's being measured. Because I'm straight up like, nothing happens until this thing comes back. The show has stopped until my crumpet comes back. Because if there's one thing we don't play with food.
It's food. Don't fuck about, but don't.
Straight. Like, it's just like,
what I would have said to them is this: I'm gonna go over here, and when I come back, my food better be where I left it.
Standard.
All right.
Standard.
The thing is, I swear he wanted to eat it, but he knew it would go too far. If they were all in, if Daniel had said, "You know what? Let's eat it," Dean would have eaten the crumpet.
Listen, the violation.
I think he didn't have time.
Oh, you think it was that? Go say it, Farah.
I think he didn't have time to eat it. That's what I think.
Yeah.
Could have been.
True. But for me, the violation is from when you've taken it, because in my eyes, you contaminated it.
Yeah.
You contaminated it.
I thought, you know,
on that.
You left it over in the lodge.
Just not only that, your fingers have touched it.
Exactly. Your fingers have touched it. Your breath has gone it. Who knows when you were holding it, a booger fell down on top of it. Like, no, it's too much.
You breathed on it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't. Yeah, I'd not be happy about that, even if I got it back, because I don't know what you've done with it.
Nah,
I'm not happy.
She let him off. I still feel like Tanisha should have gunned him a little bit, just a little, just a don't.
He
don't
needs
fuck
to
about with
get
my
told
stuff.
about himself. He
Yeah.
needs to get told about himself, man.
Yeah, I was when that.
Oh,
Yvonne was saying they were already toasted as they looked too blonde. Were they already toasted? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
No, they weren't. That's why Talisa said. That's why Talisa said she was hot enough to toast them. They did look. They looked like they come out of the packet.
Yeah.
Dear. Will Smith says, "Don't touch my food, bro. Like, we're grown, and you're breathing on my food and exposing my crumpets to rat." This is what I'm saying. We don't know that in that time a rat just came and went,
yep,
and then pissed off again. Like, nah. We don't play with our crumpets.
It's not, and this is the next thing. You see where they are? It's not like it's a special zone and they're protected from like the elements and snakes and things, and like things are about. There's things about.
See, so you can't just leave my food somewhere.
Yeah.
No, he's out of order. But again, he wanted his moment, didn't he? That's why he did that. Camp life. All right, so at the end of it, I don't know. So one of their things that they got was sports results. They wanted to find out 3 different sports activities and what the results were. I was like, that was dead. I would have been pissed off if I was on their team.
Yeah.
But they did it anyway. Some football stuff, weren't paying attention. But Barry has a fighter that he works with and trains who had a fight. He lost.
Oh, no.
I noted that he lost to a Mexican. I noted that because she said it. I was like, why are you telling us that he's Mexican? But anyway, that seemed to be relevant. He looked very sad. He said, I thought he could beat him, but obviously he's fine.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Awkward.
that was a sad moment.
I'd be like, yeah, boss, because you went to Australia on a jolly. That's why I lost.
Right?
He had to do it. And then we had them coming to the camp to deliver the news who was going first. Can't lie, my heart was racing. I was
Mine
like,
too.
please just don't let him be the first one to go.
That's exactly what I thought.
Just like,
by this time, I'm standing outside Plaistow Station with my phone in my hand, waiting for a bus.
I really just watching it. Oh my god,
that's so funny.
And then it's like there's literally just me and one auntie and one uncle at the bus stop. And then by the time they get to his name, all I'm doing is like, yes.
Listen, when they got to Dean and they said maybe,
yes, and
Dean's face dropped, I was like, okay, that's cool. At least, even if they are the last two, like it's him and at least Dean felt a little bit of pepper too. Like I was just hoping for that. But once it got to Melvin and they was like, you're safe. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, the way I screamed. I think somebody
I was so happy when they said that.
Yeah, I was just like, oh my God, thank the Lord. Just so long as he's not first. And then I didn't care. Yeah. So even when they said it's Jane, I was like, okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye. No, but to be fair, I'm not going to lie. I did care because I wanted it to be Dean. So
yeah. Oh, you wanted Dean to really, really feel the pepper.
Come out to the place. Come on.
It would have been better if it was Dean. It would have been better if it was Dean. But then also, as well, is like I would have been annoyed thinking about Dean just enjoying the hotel.
Oh, he would have a field day.
That would have got on my nerves.
You know what? Waving Cat desires exactly. Watch Dean's behaviour change. He is going to switch it up.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to work hard.
He knows it was a maybe. He knows.
Yeah. So he's got. They basically given him a heads up. Like,
but let's see if he pulls his finger out.
we'll see. In Jane's exit interview, what she did say, which was nice, was they asked her. First of all, they asked her who's the lazy person in the camp, and she stuttered in answering. I was just like, we all know. Like, well, I don't know why you're feeling away about
He
answering.
said that to her.
Pardon? Yeah.
That.
It's like it's not that deep. Like, do you know what I mean? But then they also asked her who does she want to win, and I liked her answer because she was like, I want the hard workers to win. So Melvin, Colleen, people that just work hard and they don't hog the limelight. And I hope that really resonated with a lot of the people watching, where it's just like, you can't buy into this.
Yeah. Like, oh,
showman.
He's just jokes.
Yeah.
Like, pantomime is what it is.
100%.
Which he keeps on talking about as well. Like, you can see me in panto.
Oh, you know he's doing panto. He's a solid panto person.
But yeah, I liked what she said about Melvin.
She says, I'm glad Jane went first, as I feel she would have been a bit smug with Charlene, Loose Women, if she had done better.
Did Charlene go first?
Was she?
Because I remember, all I remember about Charlene's year, which vexed me, is that Charlene went before Matt Hancock.
Oh yeah, that was annoying.
And I was like, that is outrageous.
Yeah. I don't think she was the first one out though, but yeah.
Yeah. Like, what year was she?
That was like maybe 3 years ago.
No. Yeah, it was. Because it was after COVID. It was after COVID that he was in there, isn't it?
Was it?
I think so, you know.
Was it even, hang on, was it Australia? Or was it
Wales?
No, definitely was.
No, she was in Australia.
No, it was 2022.
Oh, so it's 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Where did she come up to?
12th place, so she was first out.
Oh, was she?
First out. Yeah, I remember, like, because I was like, that is a piss take. Like, literally, so soon after COVID and everything that Matt Hancock done. And then, I remember it clearly now because we covered it on the Chop House. Because the general sentiment against Charlene was, that's that woman that doesn't wear a poppy. Like, bruv, are you kidding me?
So that's what they were holding on to?
Bro, that's what they were holding on to.
This country is wild. It's a wild place.
Meanwhile, you've got this man that actively shagged you over. Like, actively. And whilst he was doing it, we're doing things, do you know what I mean?
In his office that you pay for.
Yes. Yes.
And then this woman just reads
you not to do it in your house with your family.
Yes. But Charlene's the problem. Yeah.
Wow. What were people saying? Charlene got slated online for the way she spoke to Matt Hancock.
Yeah. Yes. It's all coming back now. It's like PTSD. Like, imagine you're vexed with the journalist for actually holding Matt Hancock to task. Like,
this is why. Who is it that always says, you in the West, you get what you deserve?
No, it's true.
It's
absolutely true. Because it's like, everybody was on the tip of like, who does she think she is talking to him like that? Because they're all in the jungle, so everybody's equal. It's like, no. Like, your past does not get erased. Like, you still did what you did.
Madness.
Yeah, it's crazy. But then it's like Babatunde also kind of stuck it on him a little bit. But obviously he's done it in a way where he's a comedian, innit? Okay. There's been a funny element to it. But yeah, no, I think it's the thing as well, as a black woman, you had the audacity to challenge this man, and there wasn't even no lightheartedness about it. Like, you had zero audacity to do that. And people didn't like that because people are idiots.
Dumbasses.
Yeah. Big up Charlene, though. Big up Charlene.
Yeah, we love Charlene.
Yes.
Big fan.
We should have her on Aunties next year, actually. We're just locking in.
Yes. She is coming on, isn't she? Thank you very much, Charlene.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
It'd be lovely to have her on. All right, let me see what other people are saying. Will Smith says Matt Hancock's social media was popping. His partner had some sort of media marketing background. Wow, imagine that. Yvonne saying she took her job too seriously
Yvonne.
and should be ashamed to have interviewed him in the jungle.
These are strong words, Yvonne.
She's a journalist.
Yvonne.
I think she didn't. There would have been backlash. If she just went on there acting like he's normal, I'd rate her for doing that because, boy,
I also don't even think it's necessarily about being a journalist. It's about being a decent human being, because it's like, actually, what you presided over during that time was out of order.
Yeah.
And
you gave your friends money.
You should be taken to task. Have you got the charger?
People died for you didn't allow people to see their families during very tough times. It's nonsense.
Nana forgot the charger.
I did.
So now she's going to find.
No.
Just so you know, she's just spilled juice all over the studio floor.
And now her bum is in the camera.
What is this? Amateur hour. This is crazy. So Jane is first out. Who do we think is going to be next? Do we think Melvin's still in the firing line next? Do we think it's going to be Dean? What's people's thoughts? What's your thoughts, Farah?
I was very nervous today. But I hope, because Melvin got so much time, so much airtime today, that people are going to see a different side of him, and they're going to want to keep him in, because he he bossed the challenge in OT. People are going to want to see that stuff. I still think I'm not 100% with Alan. He kind of bores me, but I think he's got a big fan base.
He's got a massive fan, and I think this is the thing that's going to go against Melvin. Like, so if Dean goes out next, great. But then I think it gets really tough for Melvin after that, purely because of the fan bases that people have. Yes. I think if Barry McGuigan hadn't endeared himself to the nation so much, he might have been one to go quite soon. But really, Nana's back. But I'm not sure. Once Dean goes, I'm not sure who is there that, in terms of, if we look at numbers, like, for example, if we look at social numbers, everyone else has like a bigger following. So essentially like a bigger amount of people to, what is the, sorry. Ugh.
But then at the same time, maybe because he's done this challenge now, he might come out of his shell a little bit.
Yeah.
You know? We might see a different side to him, where he's going to engage more and be the person that he is, like, when he's presenting. Hope maybe that will come out. I mean, not that person, but you know what I mean? Like, maybe he'll just be a bit more open.
I think it's definitely
funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, I think the whole experience has definitely kind of taken it out of him. Like, I think it's just kind of, it's like you see him a lot of the time just kind of sitting there, like almost very introspective, you know?
He's hungry.
Yeah, there's that as well. It's
true, you know, because if I'm hungry and I can't eat, there's no food. One, I'm hungry, and if I'm in that environment as well, the other thing, I'll just be silent. Yeah. If I was amongst people, I'll just be silent. I'm not cooking. What's wrong with you? I'm hungry. That's what you'd get out of me. Are you all right, Father? No, I'm hungry. And you know that when you know, like, maybe it's better I don't talk to people, because if I talk to people, I'm going to have some sort of attitude. So maybe I'm going to hold my corner and be quiet.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing.
Can we talk about this though? How did they stitch up OT and Melvin with this octopussy?
Listen.
How did they stitch them up with that though? Come on.
It's out of order.
12 stars.
All of that work.
12 stars. And you gave them octopus.
It was out of order.
Yeah.
Piss take. Piss take. Of all the things that you could have given them, you gave them octopus.
Yeah.
What are you meant to do with that in the jungle? How are you meant to? You can't season that up and garlic and sauce and.
It's the same thing that Melvin said, where he was just like, you know what I mean? You can't even do no calamari thing or nothing like that. It's like, that's it, that's you. And
when that thing is tough, it's tough. It's got no. It's hard to.
But you saw them chewing hard. They were just
People
chewing and chewing and chewing. Yeah, yeah.
Waving Cat Design said octopus is expensive.
Octopus is expensive, but they could have just given them some chicken.
It's all well and
chicken
good.
wing.
All well and good, like octopus being expensive, but you've got to have the proper means to cook it. Yeah,
precisely.
With what they're working with down there, you can't be bringing no fancy meats like octopus.
They can't moderate. Let's think about it as well. Yeah, they can't change the temperature on the stove so that it cooks slowly and simmers. It's quite
so true. It's so true.
It's just hot.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's out of order.
They stitched them up. And everyone was like, oh. The only person who wasn't like, oh, was Moira, because she was probably thinking, well, if you lot don't want to eat that thing, I'm eating your shit.
Yeah.
I also just want to say, Yvonne had to clarify that wasn't what she was saying, Yvonne. She was repeating what people were saying online.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought that was a bit out of character for you.
Yeah. I was shocked. I was like, Yvonne, really?
I did
like,
think it was a bit out of character for you because you know.
I was like, wow.
Person you are.
Yes. Yvonne is like, I am with my South London sister Charlene.
Yes.
So, fair enough. Fair enough. Yes.
Did you get Will Smith further down? Hang on, where is it? Will Smith said, he's out there like 12 years a slave. He's carrying buckets up and down a hill. His hair's growing back. Beard line ain't sharp no more.
Do you know what? I'm not even going to lie. Today, I was like, rah. I wonder if he's wearing that on his head like that because his hair's growing back and it's showing to like.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought, oh, bless him.
It's funny because we spoke about that before we left.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, brother, you got to have some sort of bandana or something, yeah?
Yeah.
Because when it all starts to come back, do you know what I mean? You're, because he's a man, he won't do like a Bic razor or nothing like that. So it's like, you gotta just firm it until. So thinking about this now, everything kind of makes sense. It's really and truly, the brother is sitting there thinking, I'm hungry, my beard's all messed up, my hair's growing back, like. He don't want none of this.
He's like, I can blatantly leave.
He don't want none of this. He's like, nah, I'm over it. I'm over it.
He said he should have done laser.
You know what? Not a bad idea. Just before you go in, you don't have to continue it, but maybe get a little laser, like before you go in there. It's
he did like that proper close shave going in.
Yeah,
but he knew it was gonna come along. And that was because Marvin had already told him.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. You're just gonna have to wear bandanas.
It reminded me of when Ian Wright was in there, but then he would wear his bandana like an old lady. Have you not seen that meme of Ian Wright wearing the bandana?
Where he looks like Nora Batty.
Woman. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's true because you don't think about like a lot of these things.
Yeah.
Be stitched up.
Yeah. It's a long time.
And then on top of all of that, you smell.
Because even I was vexed when I was there. Because when I went, I think this is the days when I still used to do weaves.
Was you not bathing when you was there?
What?
Was you not bathing when you were there?
No, I know, but I was going to say, like, hair-wise, like, even me, and I've got facilities. Like, I know I was going to Australia. It's not like I can see a black girl to do my hair. And I was there for 3 months. So I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? What's going to happen?
Wow.
Let alone what's going on with them.
So to get the camp ready, there's crew there for months working on it.
The camp is always there.
But when you're doing the show.
Yeah, when you're doing the show, so you go out before because they've got to do it's a lot of prep. Yeah, that's so cool. I was out there from when did I go? I was out there from about either the end of August or the beginning of September, and I didn't come back till December.
God.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a long time, and it was like long ass
When
days.
did you do this?
I did this in 2011. Yeah. Wow. So the year I did it was when Danny won. It's the other busted dude.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay.
And that's when I did it. And it's long ass days. That's why they feed you so much and so well, because you're doing like 14, 16-hour days. It's a lot.
Okay.
And there's shit everywhere. Like I remember going into the office and there's like snakes. You get a call from the edit. Oh, there's a snake in our edits booth today. Like there's shit out there. And one of my colleagues used to take the piss with me all the time. He used to put like pretend spiders on my desk every day.
No, I couldn't do the spiders. The spiders are the thing. I couldn't do it.
What? In Australia, I've seen some bugs that I've never seen before or since in my life. It's like prehistoric there. There is different things. I saw one beetle-looking thing, but it was like a beetle stroke a ladybird, but it was like a luminous green, and it was like glowing. It was some different type of thing. I used to smoke back in these days as well, and I remember I'd be out like this in the smoking area, and I'd be smoking, and I'm looking around like this. I felt like smoking on Friday. I'm doing this. There's just things everywhere.
Oh God!
Waving Cat Designs just said in the chat. Sorry, Colleen has already won with her 5 million. I know you're not telling me that's how much you got, but she could never have got. What's she talking about? 5 million?
She can't got 5 mil.
I'm not even willing to believe that.
Not 5. I mean, Nigel Farage's got 1 mil, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not like they wouldn't pay people, but 5.
I mean, 5 is a bit crazy
5 is excessive.
I
for her.
don't know about 5 mil.
You know she's going to talk, but I think she definitely got a mil.
I would say she got a mil.
I think maybe she could have
pushed 2. She got a mil. I don't think she got 5 mil.
Maybe not 2, but
budgets. Let me tell you, budgets are not budgeting like that. You know, like TV. They're not. It isn't what it used to be. It's really not like that at the moment.
Followers. There you go.
What, she's got 5 million followers?
Right.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Back to the money.
Yeah. So Yvonne is saying she got 1.5. Will's saying she got a mil. So that kind of makes sense.
I would say she probably got around that point. Will Smith, could you tell us again if Melv has changed his odds? Like yesterday, he was on 100 to 1. Has him and Dean? I'm hoping him and Dean have switched round, and Dean is now set to come out. That would be great. Let us know, please.
I'd like Dean
that
to
is
come
what
out.
we need.
No, I'm saying it.
Yeah,
but I'd like Dean to come out.
I mean, I don't know, Dean.
That'd be good.
I'm scared to say it, but I think there is the possibility that Dean might not come out tomorrow.
Oh,
he's going to turn it around.
Yeah, there is that possibility.
I think people got to
be on it. Yeah, people got to be on it with the voting again.
Yeah,
and shout out again to Melvin's social media guy, because he's been working overtime, man.
Yes,
he's been putting in the graft. Man. And so
it is good.
All of these things really matter as well. Do you know what I mean? Just in terms of profile and getting people to interact and stuff like that. So hopefully that will play a part.
It does something.
If we can keep him in for as long as possible, please.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
My God, we've done twice the time we usually do. Almost an hour. Look at that. Look at that.
I haven't even eaten. I'm hungry.
Oh, are we going to have you again this week?
My Wingstop's right here.
Oh,
can't wait to eat.
See, I'm like, all of the decent shops are going to be shut by now. I'm so hungry.
Oh, okay. So they haven't updated it. He's at 200 to 1 along with Dean.
Oh,
so they got him neck and neck.
Oh.
All right, let's see.
That one, you know.
Yeah. That pic of Melvin in the leaves would be burnt. I am with you 100%. I actually get agitated every time it comes on my screen. Yeah, like even from the first time he did it, it's like, this photo hurts my soul.
Listen, when it got dropped in our group, and I was like, I can't. I remember when it came out. Yeah. I remember we were getting tagged. On socials for like, you guys are always talking about black people. What you got to say about this? It was like nothing. You will never catch me gunning my boy, and I will not defend him either.
Yeah.
Yeah. That picture, we can do without it.
It's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah. So Talisa is 175-1, Barry 125-1, OT 100-1, Tyrone. I love how we just don't even call him Alan. Tyrone is 50-1.
Okay. All right. So if he has a good episode, he may shift a little bit, and Dean goes, and then maybe Talisa. Yeah. I'd actually forgotten about Talisa.
GK 25-1.
Yeah. Okay. There's a few people he could like shuffle in front of, actually.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is as well, if the whole Crumpet situation would have went a bit left, that could have actually worked against Talisa, because you see the way she was rearing up a little bit. The British public also don't like that.
Yeah.
And so you know that if she had gone full North Wheezy, yes, in X the next day they would have been like, look at Talisa acting like a gangster.
Yeah,
like it would have been all of that.
And you know they feel like that about her already.
Yeah, of course.
You know, because they're
just
ready to gun her.
They're waiting for her.
But I think she knows that. That's why she was a bit like, it's fine if my Crumpets come back. But I think she knows that.
Mora 9-1, Colleen 8-1, Rev 11-2.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean
he's all right, guy.
Yeah.
Just
Danny is odds on 8-15. Yeah. I mean, I think it probably will be Danny. Like,
it's his to lose.
Oh, it is. No, it is. It is his to lose.
Oh, it's a shame though.
Yeah.
I know he's not as much. It's just a standard. Oh. I want somebody to come up and just snatch it. And you're like, rah, I didn't even think it could happen.
I would like Mel just to be in the 10.
The top three.
Top 3. Top 5 at the least.
Of course I want top 3, top 5. Of course I want that. But I'm looking at the odds and what have you, and I'm like, give me top 10, and then we'll take it from there.
And then you can creep along.
Yeah. Once he gets top 10, then I'll be like, all I want is top 5.
It'll change, at every moment.
Oh wow! Look, so Will Smith saying Dean slipped hard from the beginning of the week. He started at 25-1.
So people are maybe seeing his true colours.
Precisely.
Good. Yeah, I mean they really are. Yeah, they really are. When you go on X, and like when I was really sitting through this dance thing, just scrolling through X, but like the general sentiment is everyone's tired of Dean. Melvin and OT are great. Colleen is great. Like they're all like kind of hard workers and what have you. And so the crown has slipped. He's not the people's favorite.
No,
he's not the people's favorite.
Yeah, he's annoying. Hopefully he will go tomorrow.
But people like that do have a habit of turning it around though. And then it will be like, I know I can be a bit much. And, what's in here is really giving me time to do is to think about how I am and why I'm like that. And, I've had a hard life and it's all a front, really. I can just see it.
Yeah.
If Dean is the evil villain that we think he is, tomorrow's episode will be his tearful episode. So it will be about when he was bullied or coming out or not fitting in or just something. He'll
have like that.
Heart to heart with the Rev.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. He's going to clock the play, and he's going to be like, "Oh, okay." He's going to go and have his heart to heart. There'll be tears, and he'll be calm for the rest of the episode until it's not him, it's not you, and then he'll act up again. Until he gets reminded again, and then the cycle will continue. Exactly. This man's going to be in it to the end.
Feels like an abusive relationship.
It
is. Oh dear.
Oh god. He said you lot are so cynical but also spot on.
Yeah. Will Smith says it's very not British. Public don't like that. And then he also says they don't turn it around this late in the day normally. Yeah, it would take something massive.
It's just he does have fans as well. That's the thing. Let's see. He could.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, we are over an hour.
Yes.
We're back tomorrow.
Yes.
Back tomorrow. Barbara, let me know when next week you can come back on. We can chat again.
I will.
Ricky sends his apologies.
Really
He's on his way to Glasgow. Sorry, say it again.
I said, thanks for having me, guys. I've really enjoyed it.
Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being here. I was just saying that Ricky told me to send his apologies. He's on his way to Glasgow to film something tomorrow, which is why he's not with us today as well.
Yes. So we'll see if we can get him next week as well.
Cool.
All right. Thank you so much.
Peace out.
Bye.
Until tomorrow.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.